season's greetings, Merry Christmas, etc. And this is a story, this one is called Thinking of You at Christmas. Actually, I don't know if you can see this, this story has some redacted material. So I'm going to leave out those words which have been redacted. Thinking of You at Christmas. What I'll pause slightly before every word that's been removed. Maybe that might do it. Okay. Thinking of You at Christmas. The only card I received that Christmas was from the police. They thought it was funny. Typical coppers. Excuse my language. Thinking of You at Christmas. That's what got me going, to be honest. I thought, I'll show you. Sorry. Thinking of You at Christmas. They thought that was hilarious. They'd not had anything on me for years. He was called Copson, funnily enough, the copper who came up with the Christmas card thing. There was an interview with him in the local paper. We want criminals to know we know who they are, he said. I thought, well, fine. I want you to know that we know who you are, yeah? It's not actually that difficult to find out where a copper lives. All you need to do is hang around the station, wait for them to come out, follow them, and that's it. Couldn't be simpler. It's not like they're working for MI5. So I'm hanging around the station, waiting for him to come out, and then I follow him back to his house. Nice house, new estate. One of those places with no pavements, garage. It's nice. I wondered if all his neighbours knew what he did. A lot of people don't like the police. So the challenge was to come up with something they couldn't trace, yeah? You don't want to get nicked over Christmas. There's nothing worse than being inside over Christmas. Home-cooked brownies, the best you're going to get at Christmas if you're inside, you know what I mean? So this is the plan. I go in, Christmas Eve, I'm dressed as Santa. If I'm caught, I pretend that someone's put us up to it. It's a surprise for the family. So I'm in the Santa outfit, big white beard, the red coat, everything, latex gloves. I ride up in the van, park right outside. No one is going to challenge Father Christmas, right? And I get in easy through the back door with my Santa sack, 2 minutes. No alarm, like he doesn't need it. And I'm loading everything up into the boot of the car, and I've taken everything I can find. All the Christmas presents under the tree, plus a laptop, phone, flat screen TV, the usual, and I'm going back in to check for the last few things. And I walk into the lounge, and there's a little kid sitting on the sofa, eyes wide open. It must be his son, 4 or 5 years old. And I nearly jump out of my skin, but he's as calm as you like it's Christmas Eve, yeah? And what else do you expect on Christmas Eve but to find Santa in your front room? And so he just says, Santa? Really quiet like. And I nod and I put my finger to my lips and I say, shh. And I'm turning to walk out and run, but he's grabbed my hand and he offers me this little plate of biscuits that he's got all set up already to give Santa and a little tot of rum. And I'll be honest, I'm about to give him a little nudge, and tell him to, but he says, I've been a good boy, Santa, and his eyes are wide open. And I'm like, it's Christmas, I don't know what to say. And he says, don't tell Mummy and Daddy I was up before morning. And I say, all right, son. And he won't let go of my hand. And I'm thinking, So there's me and this little kid, and we end up unloading everything from the van and putting it back in the house. What else could I do? I'm not a monster. And then when it's all in, this kid produces a big roll of wrapping paper and some sellotape and he gives it to me. And so I end up wrapping the laptop and the TV and the phone. And I am absolutely scared that at any minute Copson's going to come down and find me with his little kid wrapping up his household goods. But anyway, I get everything wrapped up and then the little kid gives me a Christmas card and a pen. And so I write a little note. And he gives me a big hug and I tell him it's time to go up to bed. And off he goes. Thank goodness. Thinking of You at Christmas. They picked me up on Christmas Day. I hadn't even had my dinner. My probation officer says, if I am honest and tell the story like it actually happened, it might help. Happy Christmas.